What is up, people? So today we're going to be installing this on a 2015 Kia Optima. It's a base model, so there's no amp or retain or anything fancy required. The car doesn't have backup camera to the radio, so we don't need to worry about that either. All you gotta do is plug and play. And if you guys remember, this radio is from a 2014 Kia Forte. If you watch my previous videos, I installed this on a Kia Forte, and this is the trim that this radio came with. But this kit right here, this dash kit, I got it from AliExpress, and I'll post a link below. It took like about a month to get here, but let's see if this fits on the car. Hopefully it does, because I don't want any problems. And as you guys can see, this is not cracked right here. It looks like it's cracked, but it's just the protector. See? Nothing cracked. I just left it on while I installed because I don't want to damage anything. And you know. Well, let's get to it. So we're gonna remove this first piece right here with a trim removal tool. It's not that bad. Just pry it open. It should be very easy. But be careful for the clips. Once you get that off, we're gonna remove the screws. There's 2 screws on the side, 1 and 2. Then there are 2 screws at the bottom. There's one right here. Then there's one right here. You remove all those 4 screws, this panel should come out. Remove the panel, there should be 2 bolts, which is going to remove this one trim right here. There's 1 bolt right there, then 1 right here. Then this trim should come out. Once you remove those 2 bolts, this trim should pop open. It's not really that hard, just gently pull it and it should be right out. Next, we're going to remove this trim right here. You just use a pry tool and it should come out right away. Start it at the bottom and then work my way up and carefully pull the trim. After removing this trim, we're going to remove the AC control unit. There's 4 screws, 1, 2, then 3, and then there's 1 on the side. Then this should come right out. Once you remove the 4 screws, this should pop right open. Might be tight, but just be careful and try to pull it as gently as possible. Now we're going to remove this radio trim. There should be 10 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you remove the 10 screws, this trim should pop out. And if you want to lower your wheel, which will make it a lot easier, next, we're going to remove this panel from the cluster panel because we need to get this panel out. It shouldn't be that hard, just pop it out and then your panel should be out. Now we're going to transfer the AC vents and then this silver trim right here. We're going to transfer it to the new dash kit. So we got to take this vents out, and there's 4 clips that's holding it in place. You gotta use a pry tool, which will help it remove it easily. So do something like this. Put the pry tool in like that, and then that piece should pop out, but be careful, don't break it. And there's the 4 clips right there that's holding it. It should snap right on, just like this. And do the same with the other side too. and then install the silver trim we took out from the other kit. Now we're gonna remove the 4 screws to remove the radio. Once you remove the 4 screws, the radio should pop out, and we're gonna unplug the wires. It might be difficult to remove the wires, but just try as best you can. So we're gonna be using this antenna cable right here, that one right there. And then we're gonna use this 2 A and B connectors. The yellow cable is for Sirius XM, I believe, and we don't need that. Now we're gonna plug it in and test it out. As you guys can see, it's working, it's starting up. Give it a little time to start up, as it's first time starting up after a while. As you guys can see, it's working well, and CarPlay works too. It's working perfectly. So I ran my USB cable in the back and just took it out from the glove box, so it'll be clean install. Just put the radio trim back on, screw everything on, then pop the cluster panel back on too, and screw all the things back on, and it shouldn't be that hard. Put the radio on and the trim. We're gonna put this AC control unit back on. Make sure you put the 4 screws back on. Once you put that on, we're gonna put this side panel back on. And there's 2 screws for it, if you remember. And then next we're gonna put this bottom panel back on too. It should snap right on. Put all the 4 screws on for this panel. Next we're gonna put this side panel back on. Now we're gonna put this trim back on. Once you put this trim on, we're gonna close the glove box and put all the wires right into place, and then this is where I run the USB cables too. And then the GPS antenna will go through here, and is right here. I'm gonna stick it on right on the windshield. You guys can see the radio is working perfectly. Everything is in place. It's clean now. You guys can see this was easy install and not hard as my other Optima, where I had to retain the factory amp and everything. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Take care.